The Fishing Paper Show is proudly brought to you by United Fisheries, bringing fresh fish to your plate.
Hello and welcome. I'm Crimpy, it's nice to have you back. Tonight on the show we have a man who was bedridden at the age of 15. Then he caught crabs and it totally changed his life. We learned to tune our sounders for bottom feeders, and Elvis made an appearance at Montrose recently and left the residents all shook up. But more of that. Our guest joining me in the shed tonight, we have here Mr. Bucket, Greg Bucket from O to Be Healthy. Good, the man who caught crabs, more of that in a moment. We have Dirk Barr from Fish and Game.
Evening, Dirk.
Nice to be here. And of course Lindsay Barnesy from Hamilton in Christchurch. Right, you know the rules, boys. Bad luck to be on the show without a gift for the shed. So Bucky, what have you got for us?
Yeah, I brought you this handy prop. I think you can put that on your boat. It represents my life. It's been a bit of a rocky ride.
A bit tatty.
Yeah.
Tatty life.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So, all right, so that will come in handy. More of your life in a moment, because it could take more than one episode. Dirk, what have you got for me?
I've got you a good luck charm here, Crimpy. You can put that on your favourite fishing hat. Or
oh, wow.
It's from Fisheries and Oceans Canada. And we had a visit from them over here this year, so they gave that to me. So
I'm humbled.
You can have that one.
I'm really humbled. Thank you very much. That's most people bring me. Some people just bring junk.
It's real gold.
But it's real gold. Yeah. Well, I will treasure that one, so I'll put it here.
Oh.
Now, Bucky, you've led a rather checkered life. Bedridden at the age of 15. What was the story there?
Yeah, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis at the age of 15, and that carried on through to an artificial hip by the age of 25, and then another artificial hip at 27. That went on to an artificial shoulder at 29, and then I found a product called glucosamine sulfate that comes from crabs.
Ah, so I knew there was a connection there. But you did actually catch crabs at one stage, didn't you?
Yeah, I turned into a crab fisherman. That's where I met a very kind gentleman that got me onto some supplements called glucosamine sulfate that help with my joints, and him and I started up a crab fishing business.
Okay, so have you been involved, apart from the commercial aspect of it, have you been involved in fishing all the way right from the year dot? Yeah,
I've been brought up fishing all my life. I turned into a commercial fisherman at age 18 when my arthritis went into remission. Yeah. That lasted for 3 years, and then from that I came back into hospital, and in and out of hospital decided to get my skipper's ticket and become a charter boat driver down in the Able Tasman, and that led on to driving some trawlers as well, or larger boats. And
so you had a mishap with one of your earlier boats, I believe.
Yeah, my first crab fishing boat, I named it Oscar. We originally used to pick up rubbish down the Able Tasman. And
of course Oscar has a nautical significance.
Yeah, it turns out that Oscar means man overboard, and I unfortunately rolled that boat in the surf trying to catch some paddle crabs. So
yeah, well, I'm not so sure whether I want to keep whether some of this is going to rub off. Hey, Dirk, when did you first get into your fishing? As a kid?
Yeah, my grandfather taught me to fish when I was a wee fella, and I got the bug, and I never stopped.
So what's your species, your favourite species? What do you like?
Salmon firstly, then trout.
So you're a real keen salmon fisherman. And what about you, Lindsay? Well, if you had to pick a species, what would it be?
Pretty much like Dirk, yeah, salmon really. Yeah, it's nothing inspires you at this time of year to hear there's a few fish getting caught down the river mouth or in the rivers, and really gets you going. It's great.
Have the salmon started moving yet, or is it too early?
No, a bit early yet, sort of, late next month and into November you can sort of start to think there might be a few poking around. Yeah.
Okay, and you do quite well with your salmon fishing, don't you, Dirk? So what's your...
I get the odd one.
Yeah, but you're pretty tight-lipped about how you go about it. Yeah. Bucky, your favourite species?
Tuna, bluefin tuna.
All right, and I think we've got a picture of a bluefin tuna, the Bucky with a bluefin tuna. It's obviously a big fishery off the west coast. It's a fairly current fishery. And here's a shot of Bucky with his rather large tuna. Is it one that you've caught yourself?
Well, not entirely. It was a bit of a calm night and we managed to climb aboard another boat, and I managed to pose with that bluefin tuna that somebody else caught. So it's I've had 3 attempts and they've all failed so far, but at least I got a photo. You've got to be out there.
Have you made a pill for that yet, you know, for actually creating success when you go fishing?
No, I got given some pills, but they never worked.
No. But you actually now make pills, because I used some of your product. I had arthritis in the hands and could barely fillet a fish. And now after taking that, you know, well, as you can see, I'm quite free in the hands, so it does work.
It works extremely well, yeah. We manufacture it all in Nelson too, in our handy factory just down the road from you.
Yeah, so you don't make little blue pills yet?
We got some red ones, eh?
Yeah. Grip was coming right, so might be appropriate.
There's a man. As soon as you mention little blue, as soon as you mention little blue pills, everybody's faces lights up. Well, I tell you what, if you have trouble with your joints and things like that, check out O to Be Healthy. They make a range of products for joint management. It's called joint management, isn't it?
Joint manager, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay. And for those of you guys that are into the salmon, are we predicting good salmon season?
The old crystal ball, it's always a bit hard to tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully.
Okay. All right, well, coming up, we have the viewers' bid of the week. Now, this little escapade for the ladies add a new meaning to Pretty in Pink. Check this out, this week's viewers' bid.
Look at this, guys. Power of the pink. Power of the pink. Yep, Tash Murphy's catching the first biggest fish of the day. Oh, there it is. Oh, righty, Tash. Power of the pink. Hey. Hang on.
Send us your viewers' bids to PO Box 9001 Annesbrook, Nelson, or email us a YouTube link to crimpy@extra.co.nz.
And coming up after the break, we have some full-on kingfish action. We learn to tune our sounders, and there's much, much more, so stay tuned.